and filled with blood.
Sometimes people say to me, mostly always in my campaigns, I'm constantly preaching up on the resurrection. And I read a text this morning of 15th chapter and the 4th verse of 1 Corinthians on the resurrection. But you see, the way they place mother today is a pot of flowers sitting by an old lady who's old and can't get up maybe, and feeble and gray-headed and wrinkled and sitting in an armchair. That's true enough. But I want to take my theme and paint you another picture of what mother is. Someone said you preach too much on the resurrection. Most every message has got something about the resurrection. Why, sure. It's the cardinal resting place of the gospel. No matter what he did, if he did not rise again from the dead, then all of it was in vain. It to me proves that he was God. Proves every claim he made. The resurrection. And it also is a place of the resting of the soul. It's the starting point. It's the crowning of our consolation. And when we see that he rose from the dead, it places us with the gospel armor at the battlefront to take the place to fight. For we know, he said, he that will lose his life for my sake shall find it again. I think it's the great carnation of the full gospel is the resurrection and its divine promises and the consolation that it gives those who are trusting in it. For it promises the great union of our uniting together again. It promises the fading away of all sin. It promises the fading away of all deformities. All the sufferings that we have had to go through within this life, it promises the vanishing of it all. It promises that even death will lose its hold and we'll rise in the likeness of Jesus. So in my opinion, the resurrection is the greatest of all the promises and the things of the Scripture. There's where it's sealed. In the last Easter when I was preaching on the 5 things of living, he loved me, dying, he saved me, buried, he carried my sins far away, but rising, he justified. Freely forever. That's the day for me. That great day of days. To see what it will mean to all of us in the resurrection as we labor and wait for that blessed day of days. It gives us the promise that someday that these old weakening, feeble, gray-headed, broke-down mothers will be changed. Not only will mother sit there by herself, but all of her family with her.